Tash and I have been busy today. And we're not even done attaching everything. And the babies are loving their new playground. They love their slide and the new deck and the platform, all attached to the original stairs. Look at that. Careful, don't get on there yet. I still have to screw it in place, okay? Okay. And Tash has been a big help today. And these goats are loving their new playground. There we go. The wonderful things you can do with a bunch of recycled scrap material from around the yard to amuse two-legged and four-legged kids. They're all so happy with this. It's definitely not a professional construction project by any means, but I made sure to over-engineer it so nothing's gonna move. Everybody's safe. They're copying you. Yeah, Joey's following you up there. Pebbles is letting Ross and Rachel meet some of the kids. Oh no, not very well. She's too overprotective. Her babies don't get to play with the other kids very well at all. She chases everybody off. But she's doing pretty good today at being out in the field with everybody. I gave her yesterday to herself to just bond with her babies with nobody bugging her. But today she's got to learn to cope. So the next day, no, 2 days after shearing, the alpacas are still a little bit upset, but nothing too crazy. Well, hello ladies. You'd like me to take you back to your babies now or what? Huh? Hello. You guys are the friendliest bunch. No, you really don't need to go after the haystack. I'm going to have to come chase you out of there. Ah, well. Anyway. So yeah, 2 days after their shearing, the alpacas have buddied up again. They're running around, grazing, doing their own thing. They're still a little spooky and weirded out by their latest haircut, but they're not trying to leave home or, you know, hold it against me forever. And they're just the goofiest looking little things, though. With no hair on them, their heads look way too big for their bodies. Silly girls. So Rosie remembers being a house goat, and she brought Elsa in with her too. They're out roaming around and just decided to come visit. Because Rosie used to hang out in the house lots last summer. And all grown up and still remembers. Funny girls. Oh, Daisy, you gonna come in too? Funny girl. Just don't make a mess in here. alpacas. I don't mind my messy fire pit. I've been picking up old weeds and stuff around the yard and throwing it here so that I can enjoy a fire with a bunch of the garbage I had to pick up anyway. These poor girls, I think they've finally forgiven me a little bit for their haircuts the other day. They find that to be just the worst indignity, and they hate it so much. So I only inflict it on them every 2 or 3 years. What are you doing there, Camille? Huh? She hears the dog chewing on something down here. I'm just checking it out, just in case it's something interesting. Alpacas are the most awkward looking things without their hair to balance them out. Tiny little 5-pound dog is fighting with a chunk of an ostrich carcass right now. Just pulled out some bones out of the freezer to let the dogs enjoy them. This is kind of the big arch on the back. It's kind of a bunch of fused vertebrae or something like that. Anyway, it's a big chunk of very porous, lightweight bone actually, and pretty easy to chew without splintering or anything. So the dogs absolutely love it. The black lab's been hacking around for 2 days chewing on it, and now tiny little Lexi is having at it. Now she is, as I said, around 5 pounds, and she's a Chihuahua miniature pincher cross. She just had a couple of goats come and try to check out what she's doing, and she fought them off because she's not willing to let anybody take it from her. So it's neat how porous the bone is on ostriches. So that tiny little dog can pick that great big bone up in her mouth and walk away with it when she wants to, which is pretty funny. Ostrich bones are actually, they make really good dog treats because the ostrich meat, of course, is very healthy. Ostrich is very high in your good omegas and stuff like that, and very low in fat, high in all sorts of nutritions. So yeah, it's just a really good treat. It doesn't splinter like poultry bones. It's either very porous like the body bones like this, or the leg bones are really, really solid marrow bones. So yeah, it's a safe treat for the dogs to gnaw on. And they really enjoy it. The goats came around again, and Lexi is protecting her carcass, making sure they can't come and get it. She could pick it up, but she's having a hard time getting up the stairs with it. Just missed it. He was dancing for her. Luther has always loved Corrinne. Even dancing for her dog sometimes. What a flirty boy. It just goes to show how these birds, they can imprint their affections on people, not just other birds. They don't really think things through, but they do get habituated to the people that they know well. And oh, there we go. He's gonna get all happy and dance for her. Such a flirty boy. I've always gotten a kick out of how much he loves her. Every time she visits, he'll dance for her when he won't dance for anybody else. Of course, part of the affection got translated into a bit of a spooky moment at one point, because we were in the field in the middle of winter thinking he was settled down, and he chased her down and kicked her in the back to put her on the ground, pretty much to treat her as one of his hens if he got the chance. So it was a little bit of a scary moment, but no bad injuries or anything, luckily. But just goes to show, no matter how much, how friendly they are, even an affectionate moment can be dangerous when you're dealing with something that big and strong. And jealousy. She wants to talk to the other hen, and he's going to chase her off. He doesn't want to follow the hen. He wants to stay with Corrinne, but he was prepared to chase the hen away. Oh, she's coming in again. Let's see how this goes. Oh, she's got to take a wide berth around. Luther's not going to share his affections at all. Well, you get a lot of people asking how the ostriches and goats do, and my big dominant rooster there, and all the mamas and babies are just running through their field on the evening grazing, and it's all going just fine. Hey, he's gone down there again, and nobody's really paying much mind to the goats. I'm gonna head back out the fence on the other side, and they prefer being way over there in those bushes as much as they can, so away they go. Aubrey's having a great old time checking out the billy goats' new playground. Over here, the logs and tires, the billies and the yearling wethers are really enjoying this. What do you think, Aubrey? We do a good job on this playground? They're really enjoying it, aren't they? Super!